Hello, I am back again to watch Lord of Mysteries Season 1, Episode 2, titled Beyonder. Now, it seems like the pacing is super fast in the first one. I'm expecting it to be super fast in 2 and 3 as well. But, things that happened last time. I think it was called the Antigonus Notebook that Klein maybe has or was nearby with. He got approached by the Nighthawks about it, who serve the Evernight goddess. Then was also, he did that ritual that brought him into that other place with a bunch of fog, hiding everybody's identities. He summoned 2 people into there, and glass broke. Well, I think her name was Audrey. Her mirror shattered, I believe. And then the purple hair guy, I think he was Alger or Alder, something like that. He had like a vial. I don't remember what happened. If it broke or froze or something like that. I'd have to go back and check. There was that clown-faced guy that was looking at Klein. Don't know much about him yet. What else? What else? Right. Also, when that one lady, I'm assuming is affiliated with the Nighthawks, was looking into his memories got protected by that fog, or his memories before he transmigrated. So that's something to remember. But not much else to say, I suppose. So if you'd like full length, full opacity, and early access, those are over on Patreon. Without further ado, let's get into this. Man, I'm gonna say it so much. This is beautiful. Okay, so that was at nighttime, now it's daytime. Is that an invisible feather? And it seems like he just made that decision immediately. Just like no internal thoughts about it before it happened. Jeez, that's barbaric. What the hell? Leonard Mitchell, Sequence 8. Midnight Poet of the Sleepless Pathway. Beyonder cases have increased. Okay, so she's also in the Sleepless Pathway. Sequence 7. So went Sleepless, Midnight Poet to Nightmare? Oh my god, the music just turned up to 100. Okay, so they have 4 pathways, but one of them is complete. That's why most of them are on the Sleepless Pathway, since they have the full thing for that. Emperor Roselle, the one he suspects is also a transmigrator? Oh shit, I just got chills. Digesting. But acting. I just got chills again. Right? Roselle said there were 3 pathways were a better choice, and they have one of them. But they only have sequence 9. Jeez, the animation is just like 10 out of 10 at all times. It's ridiculous. Cornices? Legria. Oh. I know it's coming here. Okay, this seems a bit extra. I don't recall this happening, but let me know if it did. Did you just imagine Earth? Sequence 9 Seer Pathway. Whispers that shouldn't be heard and existences that shouldn't be seen. And this power system is so cool. Did we skip some parts here? Because it seems like he just knows exactly what to do here. The invisible feather we saw earlier. Yeah, if they encounter anything here, Leonard's gonna have to protect him since Klein has like no combat ability, I believe, at sequence 9. Leonard should be able to knock them asleep, right? So his pathway, or his sequence currently is Midnight Poet. Ew. I don't know why I was surprised there was a gun. We saw a revolver in the first episode, didn't we? Okay, so he's got a physical buff. Pretty strong one too. He's able to just bend that thing right over. Okay, there's something going on with this guy. His eyes are there. Jesus Christ. His eyes are messed up pretty bad. I thought you would just knock them asleep, but maybe only Captain Dunn has that ability at the nightmare sequence. Ew. And it's animation again, so fluid here. Huh? I don't think he can teleport. I mean, I could be wrong. I think that was a rule of cool situation. So it seems to have disappeared into shadows? Dude, the seer ability is still so cool. Yeah, Leonard did something. What the fuck? Okay, Midnight Poet. This must be his sequence ability. Is that, what the hell? Oh, he got put to sleep. Cornices Phlegria. I feel like I remember those words. That... Okay, if that's only affecting him, that might have something to do with the notebook. Is he talking to someone? Uh-oh. Did Leonard put him to sleep? Is it the Antigonus family notebook? Or is that his diary? Wait, it flashed to a picture of the Fool? Now an even bigger one from the tarot card. Okay, so no, it's just a nightmare from his house. Oh, that's it? That imagery is like tickling something up here. Alright, so this episode, Klein just immediately joins the Nighthawks. I forgot the name, but I think his sequence was Mystery Prior. The old man with the glasses had some diary pages from Emperor Roselle that were written, and it said simplified Chinese, which that clearly says that is a transmigrator, or maybe reincarnator, somebody from China. So basically trusted somebody that went through the same thing as him to decide his pathway. This is an after credit scene? This isn't Klein, is it? Is this the new place? Or did they get a new place? Oh. That's Klein's older brother? Ah. Makes sense. Yeah, since Klein got a new job that I think paid double his brother's job, they can now afford to live in a better place where they don't have to have a communal bathroom. I think they said last episode. Man, I love this like world they have built. Klein Moretti, the Nighthawk. Or of the Nighthawks. Alright. So recap of what happened that episode. Hopefully I don't really miss anything. So Klein was offered to join the Nighthawks. He immediately joins or accepts. Then when he was talking to Captain Dunn, he told him to talk to the man that is a mystery prior. Sequence 9, I believe. And in there he finds Emperor Roselle's notes, who he suspected was a transmigrator like him because of the things Roselle invented. And he sees pretty much confirmation because it's written in simplified Chinese, it said. And in there, it said something about a mistake in pathways and that seer, marauder, and I forget the third would have been a better choice. So Klein's like, you know what? The Nighthawks only have sequence 9, but the Sleepless Pathway has everything. But he's going to trust his fellow transmigrator and take the seer. And we see some of the abilities in use this episode, which I personally think is really cool. I really love this world. Every episode I watch, I'm just thinking like I should just reread the story. Though, honestly, I think if I reread the story, I'd probably take me a while to catch up to the show because I think it's like rushing a lot. There's almost like no breathing room. Like, I kind of wish the scene in the new house with his family would have been a bit earlier in the episode to get some breathing room between drinking the potion and do like life or death fight with a Beyonder that has lost control. What else happened? Right, Roselle's notes chose this pathway. Right, there was invisible feathers in the alleyway to lure the child, and then there was an invisible feather drop down into the two, I think they were gamblers, which might have triggered them to lose control. Something like that. So that's got to be somebody doing that. So watch out for invisible feather guy. Then, right, when. Shit, what was it? Klein, after drinking the seer potion, he saw two eyes behind the mystery prior guy. He also, in two parts of the episode, he heard, like, I think it was a hornet? Oh, no. Legria and Hornisus? Something like that. Like, I think it was when he's overusing his Beyonder powers, he started hearing them. I could be a little bit wrong about that. And he was also seeing eyeballs everywhere, like in a couple times. But another thing is that Leonard was talking to somebody invisible and his shadow flickered. So we're going to have to find out what that's about. Is there anything else? Right. He, or the real Klein, had been to that house before, and our Klein, when he went home, he had a nightmare. I'm assuming because of the seer, like, potion influence, he had some kind of dream. I mean, I guess prophetic, or not. It's probably not the right word. I'm just gonna call it a seer dream. Give him information that he didn't know yet. To tell him that something about the Antigonus family notebook is in the building across from where they were. Now, I don't think I missed anything else. So I think that's going to be it for this recap. I mean, animation is still just stellar. Hopefully that keeps up through the whole season. I've heard, I know episode 3 is also going to be rushed. I've heard that a higher up at, I mean, I don't want to say the company because this isn't really confirmed information. So I'm just going to say rumors say that there was a higher up that wanted to rush to a certain fight in the next episode. And then the animation studio could then go at their own pace. I've heard stuff that's been cut from the first 3 is getting added into the 4th episode later on. So I'm hoping, first 3, people are going to be confused. It's going to rush to, it's going to get to that point, and then it's going to maybe mellow out a bit, build a better foundation for hopefully the whole series. And, okay, yeah, that's probably going to be it for this recap now. I'd like to watch the next episode immediately, but it's hot in here and I am sweating a lot. That's going to have to wait until it cools off. But as always, I'll see you guys next time for episode 3, and I'll try and get episode 4 out shortly after it releases. Like a few days instead of a few weeks like the first episode is. All right. Bye.